Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The judge is just signing in. Here she is.
This is 210279FY. I'm sorry. Are you recording out here?
I am in there and I will.
I'm sorry.
I don't have to.
It doesn't matter to me. No. 210279FY, State of Michigan versus LaRon Cordell Jones. Appearances, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Larry King for the people, P78774.
Good morning. NDS Detroit by James Parker on behalf of Mr. Jones, P53832.
And would you state your name for me, please, Mr. Jones?
LaRon Cornell Jones.
Mr. Parker, you have me at a disadvantage. My file says that this is a live exam.
That is correct, Your Honor. Your Honor, Mr. Jones and I had a discussion. We've been having discussions all through this past week. We've just come to the conclusion that we decided that we would like to waive the preliminary examination. We did sign on earlier to do this, and we were going to do it through Zoom. Is this all right with the court?
Well, my question, I guess, Mr. Parker, is did you call either the court or Mr. King's office and let them know that you will be appearing by Zoom?
I did not do that, Your Honor. We did come to the conclusion this weekend. So I didn't know who was even on the case. I was surprised that Mr. King called me. I remember it was Megan Matthews that I was talking to as we set this date. I didn't know if she was going to be the prosecutor on this case. And I have Miss Fortier on maybe Odyssey, if I'm not mistaken, or your records.
Mr. Parker, I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I guess the concern for me is that we have so few live dates and we give them. And because we're in this, some cases are Zoom and some cases are live, we just want to be clear on what is going on in each file. But it doesn't matter to me other than Mr. King is here an hour earlier than he needs to be because he could have Zoomed in and waived. That being the case, your indication is that you've talked to your client regarding his rights and you are electing to waive the preliminary exam that is scheduled today, where Mr. Jones is charged with a weapons, firearms possession by felon, a weapons felony firearm, and a domestic violence charge.
That is correct, Your Honor.
And Mr. Jones, as I just indicated, you've had a chance to talk to your attorney regarding your rights in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understand you have an absolute right to have preliminary examination in this matter where the prosecutor would have to prove that both a crime had been committed and that probable cause existed to believe that you were involved in the commission of that crime?
Yes, Your Honor.
And knowing this standard, you still wish to voluntarily waive your right to have that exam?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that if the court waives the preliminary examination, your next appearance date will be an arraignment on the information down at the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice?
Yes, ma'am.
And that is in fact what you want to do, waive your exam?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Mr. Parker, inasmuch as you and your client are on Zoom and not here to sign the waiver, are you authorizing the court to sign the waiver on your behalf
Yes, Your Honor.
and on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
I am signing that waiver right now. Mr. Jones will be bound over as previously charged. His next court date will be an arraignment on the information at Frank Murphy Hall of Justice that we will put as July the 26th, 2021 at 9 a.m. That date is subject to change, but just for record purposes, that's what we'll say the date is. Mr. Jones' bond with any of its conditions and restrictions will be continued. Anything else, Mr. King?
Nothing further from the people. Just for the record, there is no objection to the waiver from the people.
I'm sorry, Mr. King, I didn't inquire of you.
That is fine. There is nothing further from the people. Thank you very much.
Anything else, Mr. Parker?
I have nothing, Your Honor.
Thank you so much. Good day to you, Mr. Parker, and good luck to you, Mr. Jones.
Thank you, ma'am.
We're finished, Mr. Jones. You can leave the meeting.
Okay, thank you.
Are we in recess, Your Honor?
We are. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I will make sure.
Have a good day, Mr. Parker.
We'll have these things together in the future.
We're trying. Take
I
care,
know.
sir.
Thank you.